Hi, on this video I will talk about goal-oriented communications online. Whatever you are doing, you should first start with your current resources, and that means that the goals you are setting should be based on your real situation. Like how much time do you have at the moment for self-branding, or how much time you would like to use. Then, with the time you have, what can you do with that time? Or can you find some more time for your personal branding efforts? Third, what is the level of your digital skills at the moment? Is it possible that you just start making content, or do you have to get some knowledge or some equipment first? Do you need to get a new camera, or would you have to learn some editing skills for videos or photos or something? Do you need to practice your writing or your public speaking? It can be whatever. And then last but not least, what is the level of your commitment and enthusiasm? Do you want to spend time with your personal brand, or do you just want to be efficient and grow your network with the most little effort as you can? Then what is the main reason for your professional online presence? And this is important because the root reason why you chose to start working on your professional brand is the thing that keeps you going on bad days. So you should clarify to yourself why you are doing this. Do you have some inner reasons? Maybe something as big as to change the world, or if you want to be an opinion leader on your field? Are your reasons more focused on your career? Do you want to move fast on your career, or do you want to rise as a well-known expert on your industry? Do you want to do well on salary negotiations? Or do you have some kind of entrepreneurial reasons, maybe boosting your own business or doing collaborations on social media, or even rising to be a big influencer in the future? And when you know your root reason, then next you should think about your goal for the next 6 months. And whatever the goals are, you should first measure the current situation, how many followers, how many posts, what kind of engagement, whatever you want to measure. And then you should next use the SMART formula for your goals. They should be specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, and time-bound. Are your goals like that? Are you going for engagement, maybe LinkedIn contacts? Would you like to have endorsements, more readers for your blog, maybe mentions on social media? Would you like to participate in professional conversations, do a certain number of posts? Think about your goals and make it smart. Then how do you plan on measuring your progress? And most of the time it doesn't matter how often, as long as you have regular measuring. Many people measure each week or each month, but it could be 4 times per year, or every 6 months, or sometimes even post by post. And you can use your social media statistics and special apps for measuring your progress online. Self-brand can shine in many places online. You could use blogs or vlogs, your homepage or portfolio page, your social media channels, maybe do podcasts, do events or webinars, be in articles or write articles for newspapers or magazines. You could be mentioned in books or write a book. You could do an online course or maybe be an expert giving a speech on online course. You could do content with other influencers in corporations, and all the blogs and vlogs and podcasts and so on, they could be your own, or they could be done together with other professionals. If you are more comfortable sharing other people's content, you could think about the current news on your field of expertise, then to share some fresh research results, maybe post some professional blog posts out in the open on the internet, then give out event or webinar tips, or just post some random work stuff about public speaking, your work projects, my day kind of my work day content, maybe your professional tips on something, or you could just be active on other professionals' posts on different kind of social media platforms. When you need to plan your content, many people use some kind of planning tools. They might have a social media content calendar, they might use their phone note apps, they might have different categories that they use for sketching their posts, or they could use special calendar days to inspire their posts. Then the hashtags and categories. They are a great thing to have with your content. 3 to 5 categories is a good number to start with, and if you are using categories, all of your posts should fall on one of those categories that you chose. For example, if you are a lifestyle blogger, your categories might be recipes, outfits, travel, and interior. If you are a financial expert, your categories might be saving, maybe stock market news, investing, in real estate market, and so on. If you are a trainer guru, you might have training tips, some meal photos or recipes, maybe testing out some training equipment or some lifestyle content about your brand. And hashtags are a good thing to use along with your posts, and the size of the hashtags vary a little bit, but in Finland it should be from maybe 1,000 up to 30,000 to be a good and active hashtag. Of course, you can post also about smaller hashtags, but if you want to reach a big audience with your posts, maybe you should consider taking in a couple of popular hashtags as well. And the more popular the hashtag is, the harder it is to rise up to the top results for that. If you are more into the hashtags, you should Google some hashtags tips to move forward with those. Then visual branding. On your brand book, I'm asking you to decide on some colors and fonts for your brand, but visual branding is so much more than just those. It's what you wear, how you edit your photos and your videos. It's about your Instagram profile layout, then your profile picture and the header image you use for LinkedIn, and all the thumbnails of your links, the video cover images that you use. And visual tools are great when you are making brand content, and this is my recommendation, that you really take some time to figure out the visual side. I know that everybody is not a visual person, but keep in mind to have some visual trademark of your own. Then, last slide for this instructional video is about different kind of content options. And I get a little angry when people say that I post videos, because as you can see, there are so many different kind of videos. You could do unedited stuff, the 24-hour videos like stories and TikTok and Snapchat, and maybe live sessions that are only open for one day. Then you could do edited or planned video content, for example YouTube videos or webinars or instruction videos. Then you could focus on photos mainly, or use other visual content such as infographics or text visualized. You could do text, longer text or shorter text, meaning blog posts or like big captions on your photos, for example, or Twitter-like short text updates on any of the channels. You could do links with comments and some audio stuff, for example, podcasts. So many options. Now it's the time to go and fill out the last part of your brand book. Good luck with that, and next time I see you, you are finishing the course. Woohoo!